You want to buy a house one day. So how do you build a fund that can buy or build a house one day? It is by long-term investments. And people don't want to get into a long-term investment. People want to put their money in an account where they'll be looking at the bank balance every day.
Guilty.
You want to meet your friends and you're carrying an ATM card or a debit card, and then that is the money that was meant to buy a house or build a house for you one day. You are completely misaligned. You need to lock the money in an environment you can't access no matter what.
So different job groups, different incomes. Do you advise people based on how much they earn to save, or it's just general, like there's a specific percentage, basic minimum that one needs to actually save, depending on the target and the goal?
Okay, very good question. I'll start by telling what financial planning is all about. It is the ability to manage your financial resources in order to achieve your goals and aspirations. It's the ability. A lot of people have gone to school. They have done the various degrees. But in many cases, you get shocked that people who are very academically polished, they are completely misaligned on financial planning aspects. And you ask yourself, how? How would a professor be faring financially? Because he's not a professor of finance.
Yes.
He may be a professor of chemistry or physics, not finance.
Yes.
And that is the reason why you realize that you need to actually go through some sort of training so that you can improve on your literacy, how to manage your money factors. Because a lot of people don't know this, that if your money is not going to be working for you, it will be working against you. A gentleman called Warren Buffett says that we should be spending the balance of investment. I preach a gospel that has a very clear foundation, a budget foundation. And in this budget, according to Warren Buffett, which, as I've said, you should spend the balance of investment. Out of that, it means when you make your income, priority is not on how is to spend, how to invest. The first 25% of your regular income, then, and get that one right.
How much percentage?
The first 25% of your income should be directed to savings and investment. When you remove the 25% from your regular income, now you have the 75 left. The 75 left, 50% of it should take care of your needs. And the remaining 25% should take care of your lifestyle. Now, let me explain this further.
Yes, please.
It doesn't matter how much a person is earning, whether a million, whether 100,000, whether 200,000. The moment you make that regular income, the first 25% of that income, and I said it doesn't matter how much, the first 25% of it should go into savings and investment. The remaining 75% you can spend, and 50% of it will go into needs, and 25% will go into lifestyle. Now, this component of lifestyle takes care of expenses that are not mandatory, but which a lot of times make us comfortable whenever accomplished. For example, when you tithe, no one, Diana, will ever force you to tithe. It's a decision between you and God.
Yes, that's true.
God has told us to.
Yes.
But your decision to do it or not.
Yes.
When you do it, you feel, wow, I've done my obligation to God. The second thing is lifestyle, such as you guys going to salon. These days, ladies are buying wigs for as much as 300,000, 400,000. That should come from lifestyle account, not from the savings element, not from the need account, from the lifestyle account. When you hear people talk about road trips, such money should come from lifestyle account.
Lifestyle account.
When you hear people talk about expensive birthday parties, that money should come from lifestyle. When you hear people going for cruises, that should come from lifestyle account. When you hear people going out to eat expensive meals with friends and colleagues all over the place out there, that should come from lifestyle. The 50% should take care of your needs. And let me tell you what, that is now the defining part of your journey. If you're in an environment you're spending more than 50% of your income on needs, you are living above means. You need to do a lifestyle audit. If you're spending more than 50% of your income on needs, you need to do a lifestyle audit. The reason why you see so many people are financially unwell can be explained by that. Living above means
And most of us are living
that
above
80%
our
of your income is going to needs. It means you are living way above. You should ensure that you are living within means. Below 50% as a max.
Right.
Now, let me come to the first portion of 25%, and which, as I said, should go to savings and investment. That portion is going to be divided into 3 aspects. The first 20% of the 25 will take care of the emergency funding.
Okay.
And when we talk about emergency, we're talking about money that you can access easily, regardless of the season, regardless of the time. You can access it in the night, you can access on a holiday, you can access on a Sunday, you can access that money easily. So that money is in an account that is accessible, and it needs to be safe. You don't need to put that money in an account whose value fluctuates over time. That today you have $1 million, today it's 900,000. That today you have $1 million, the next day you are told that the markets have come down, now the value has also been eroded. No. You need to put your money in an environment that is very stable. That's why people talk about money markets. When you're building an emergency fund, work with a threshold of 3 to 6 times of your monthly financial requirements.
Right.
That cushions you. That you've saved enough that can sustain your current lifestyle for a minimum of 3 months, but maximum of 6 months. That is when you know that you're financially stable in terms of emergency funding.
Okay.
The next element is now 50% of the 25 will go into your medium-term investments. Because you see, not every goal is short-term. Not every goal needs that you access the money in the next 3 months. For example, Diana, you are 30 years. You want to buy a house one day.
As soon as possible, not until one day.
I love that.
Okay.
See, now, let's say Diana earns X amount of money. But the house you want to buy is 40 times of X. You are earning X amount of money. But the house you want to buy is 40 of X.
Yes.
It means one salary can never buy that house.
It can't.
2 salaries won't buy.
No.
3 salaries won't buy. The only way you can, and again, you cannot save all your salary. Some of it has to go into the basic living expenses.
Mortgage,
Maybe-
perhaps?
You see, you're buying the house, so
Yes.
the mortgage is not the question.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
So if you're earning X, maybe already 50% of X is going to expenses. So you're now left with 50% of what you earned. And as I said, you can't live like an animal. You also need to enjoy a bit. You also need tithes, lifestyle I talked about. So as I said, it's only a small portion of that income that you're making that will add up in an investment account. As I said, 25%, most likely you might end up saving 50% of it to go into long-term investment. You want to buy a house one day. So how do you build a fund that can buy or build a house one day? It is by long-term investment.
Investments.
And people don't want to get into a long-term investment. People want to put their money in an account where they'll be looking at the bank balance every day.
Guilty.
Yours is even better. Some of us just put the money there, reflex, and immediately with it.
Kenyans want to go into investment plan that you're given a card that you just swipe. You see now that facilitates more of lifestyle than long-term investment. When you're going to meet your friends and you're carrying an ATM card or a debit card, and that is the money that was meant to buy a house or build a house for you one day, you are completely misaligned. You need to lock the money in an environment you can't access no matter what. That's the pain people don't want.
Yeah,
The Kenyans don't want the pain. They want that money should be accessible.
Yes.
Me, I want money in an account where I can access it any day.
Anytime.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
because of that aspect of accessing it, the discipline lapses.
Yes.
So the long-term goal that you had, or the goal that you wanted to accomplish in the next 5 years, might never be accomplished.
Becomes a
Because
longer.
every time you have $1 million shillings, you're all over the place enjoying it. You see? So to buy the house or to build one, lock your money in an environment you're not going to be able to access that money at all. The only option is one. To save until the 5th year, or the 6th year, or the 7th year, or the 10th year. That's the only option. Don't have any other option.